I've just moved into my new Bangkok condo, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can find and rent a condo in Bangkok as well. So if I flip the camera here, you can see I have amazing views of Bangkok. I'm recording this in my new Bangkok apartment, and I'm going to show you how you can find your dream apartment as well. Because if you've seen anything online, a lot of these Bangkok condos, they're quite small, and really if you're going to live here, you want a space that you can be comfortable in, and I'm going to share with you how you can find the perfect home in this video. Now this is coming from someone who has lived in Thailand for 4 years. Before I moved to Bangkok, I used to actually live in Chiang Mai. I've signed 4 long-term contracts, so I'm kind of qualified to give advice on this subject. I've moved around a bit. I've lived in many different units. I've lived in a studio apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, also a 3-bedroom house in Chiang Mai, and then this 1-bedroom apartment in Bangkok. I'm going to share everything I know about renting in Bangkok in Thailand and how you can live a good life here without a Thai bank. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can not only find your condo, but actually live life in your condo without a Thai bank. So let's jump into it and let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out exactly where it is you want to stay. Is it Bangkok? Is it Chiang Mai? Is it Hua Hin? You know, you can stay anywhere, right? You can stay Pattaya. You need to narrow it down to a city, and once you've got that and you're sure on exactly where you want to live, you then need to come to your computer and you need to search for condos to rent in Bangkok. Let's say you want to rent in Bangkok, right? Now there are going to be a lot of different websites that you can choose, and all of these websites will have thousands of listings on them, so we are going to need to narrow it down. Now I actually rented my condo on DD Property, so I'm going to open this one, but what I would do is hold Control on the keyboard and just kind of click through these, and you'll then be able to scout through all of these. Now I would put a lot of time into this because really you want to search for the perfect condo. Don't just find one condo and move in. Give yourself a couple of weeks to filter through these, because you can see we've clicked on the first one, which is DD Property, and there are 42,000 condos available to rent in Bangkok alone. So we are going to have to filter through this, filter by location, price, and we're going to have to basically see what's out there. So what you want to do first, what I would do is I would go to filters and make sure it's on condo. You then need to put in a price. Let's say your maximum budget is like 50,000-60,000. I don't know what your budget is. Obviously if you're trying to do this cheap, you can do this cheap also. We could even put like 20,000. I'm not sure exactly what that is in Great British pounds or dollars, but 20,000 you can get a nice place. Then obviously you can choose your bedroom, and I wouldn't go messing around with floor size or anything like that. I would only really put the price here, then click apply. It's going to then filter it down, so now we've got 6,000. What I would also do is I would actually search by BTS/MRT. Now if you're in Bangkok, you want to be in central Bangkok or as close to the center as you can get, and you want to be near a BTS line, which is a sky train which can get you across Bangkok. Now, I'm not an expert on Bangkok. Like I said, I lived in Chiang Mai, but you do want to be near the BTS stations. So when I say you need to be near BTS stations, here is basically central Bangkok. If you go ahead and zoom in, you can see you've got Nana, which is like a party area. You've got Asok, where there are a lot of shopping malls. And then this is kind of central Bangkok. You've got Prompong, and these are all kind of like BTS stations. You want to find a condo really which is close to these. You got Tonglo, where I am currently, which is kind of like got Japanese influence, a lot of sky bars, a lot of high-rise buildings, and you've got Ekamai. And then as you get further out of central Bangkok, again, this is all connected by the BTS, things will start to be cheaper and the price will start to go down. As far as I'm aware, a lot of people live in On Nut as well because it is cheaper rent. So what you need to do is you need to figure out exactly what area you want to live in and kind of like what BTS station you want to be close to, because you will use it often to get around the city. So for me, that was actually Tonglo. I wanted to be in Tonglo, Prompong, Ekamai area. I didn't want to be in Asok with all of the people who are tourists and partying. Definitely didn't want to be in Nana. So what I did is I actually filtered through these BTS stops. So you can actually search by BTS. You want to go to the Sukhumvit line for most of you, and then just select which BTS stations you want to be near. So for me, that was Prompong and Tonglo. I can also choose Ekamai as well, and you can go as far out as you want. Just know your commute if you want want to get into central Bangkok will be a bit longer. So then click apply, and then you get all of the condos available in your price range. Now, obviously we have a budget of 20k, which is quite under budget for this area, but we can try and find a decent one. So this one is actually 18,500 and it's 1 bed, 1 bath. It is a 14-minute walk from the Tong Lo BTS station. So we could open this. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be opening loads. So I'd hold control and just click it and it will open it in a new tab. And then you want to just keep scrolling down, and any that catch your eye, what I would do, and this is what I did, is any that catch my eye, I would then just hold control and click it and open it in a new tab. We can go and filter through these later once we've got to the end of the page. So on the end of page 1, we've got 2 properties that are potential units we could look at. This one's 18,500. What I also do very first is I scroll down and I see, okay, where is it? So this is a 1 kilometer walk from BTS Tong Lo. So you can decide if that's close enough for you. In the Bangkok heat, that might be a little bit too far. You might also need to use bike taxis, but what you'll notice is there will be many listings that you can obviously look at and see if they're a good fit for you and what you want. Now, on every listing, you will see an estate agent or just a real estate agent, and you will have ways that you can contact them. Those ways will include line or WhatsApp, and you need to then add them online or add them on WhatsApp. You need to copy a link to the property and just send them a message, and this is what I did as well. Send them a message saying, hi, is this property available? I'm interested in a viewing. Now, a lot of times you'll get through these properties and you'll message the agents, but the agents will say, sorry, it's not available. If you can tell me a little bit about what you're looking for, we'll try and find you a property. So a lot of properties on here aren't actually available. They're just kind of used as marketing, so you can get in touch with the agent and the agent will try and find you a property. What I would do is I would filter through a lot of these, speak to as many agents as you can. Obviously not like loads of agents, but like a handful of agents, and then use those agents to try and find you a condo. Because if they find you a perfect condo and you move forward with that agent will get a commission. So it's in their best interest to try and find you the best condo. It will also save you a lot of time looking at dead listings which aren't available anymore. So that is a quick tip. Once you've found the perfect condo, you spoke to the agent, the condo is available, you then need to arrange a date to look around it, and that's exactly what I did with this. I had a quick viewing, you meet the owner, you go and speak to the agent, and this is with all of the condos or any property. You can then decide if you want to move forward and actually rent this place long term. So the prices that you see are based on 1-year leases. You can negotiate the price down a little bit because there are a lot of condos available in Bangkok, but that's up to you and the agent. So you can go ahead and do that back and forth if you want. Now, pretty much once you've seen the condo in person, you've got a feel for the agent. They seem good, they're helpful, they don't seem sketchy. Pretty much all that is left to do is to confirm, yeah, I want the property. And then you just kind of have to confirm it and give them the deposit. Now, the deposit is always, well, I say always, there's always an exception, but mostly the deposit is 3 months rent. So that will be a 2 months security deposit and 1 month rent, totaling 3 months rent, and you'll get the 2 month security deposit back at the end of your lease when you move out. So that's pretty much how you need to secure it. Now, do you need to give the agent cash? Can you bank transfer them? How exactly does that whole thing work? So with me, for the past times I used to rent in Chiang Mai, I actually just went to the ATM and give them cash, but it does depend on how much your rent is. If your rent is significantly more, then you can withdraw from the ATM, or like you could withdraw in a couple of days. I would actually just send it via bank transfer. So if you have Wise or Remitly, it will come in very useful for 1, sending the deposit, and also 2, sending the rent, because you are going to have to bank transfer the rent every month. It's not going to be cash in most cases. Now, once you've got that sorted, you've sent the deposit and you've agreed with the agent to move in, you've signed the contract. Don't send the deposit, by the way, before signing a contract or receipt. Once you've done those things, and again, I've rented 4 properties now, everything goes smoothly pretty much all the time. As long as you do a bit of diligence, you find someone off these websites and you speak to an agent which has some reviews, you'll be fine. Once you've done that, you've sent the deposit, you sign the contract, everyone is all in agreement, you can then move in. You will get the keys on the date that you all agree. Pretty simple stuff. Now, once you've moved in, you are going to have to then manage your internet in most cases. You are going to have to manage your water bill and your electricity bill as well. Now, your water and electric bill will most likely go to the condo, to the mail room, and I can't show you a picture picture of an electric bill because I don't have one yet. But an electric bill, you can either go and pay at 7-Eleven, or if you get Lazada app, you can use that to essentially pay your electric bill with your foreign card. So your electric bill will have like your account number. You can just put that into Lazada. I might make a separate tutorial video on that when I have to pay my electric bill in the future. So if you want more tutorials about Bangkok, Thailand, living here as an expat, as a digital nomad, do let me know because I can create them. I have a bunch of videos I could potentially make to try and help you out. Yeah, but once you've done all of that, you basically are the tenant of that building, of that unit, and you can kind of do it as you wish in the unit. Obviously following the contract, don't do anything crazy. But yeah, you will have privacy, you will have the room, you will have the whole area, you'll have access to the common areas and everything. And that's basically all you need to do to find an apartment or a condo in Bangkok or pretty much anywhere in Thailand. I know there are a lot of people moving to Thailand and a lot of people traveling to Thailand, but if you do want to settle down here, you are going to need to sign really a 1-year lease. And to be honest, it will be the best decision that you make if you have income to actually support your stay. Now that's a whole different video about how you earn money in Thailand. You can get a job, you can do remote work because this new digital nomad visa has allowed people to legally work for companies remotely. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of potential in Thailand. Everything seems to be moving in the right direction. As someone who's been here for 4 years, I honestly couldn't think of a better country to actually live in and stay in. I love Thailand, I love the Thai people, I love the Thai way of life. And if you come here and you really try and integrate into the Thai way of life, and you come here and you respect everyone, you respect the laws, you come here with an open mind, you'll have a great time in Thailand. So yeah, let me know if you've got any questions or comments. That's how you can rent a condo in specifically Bangkok, but it works for everywhere in Thailand. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Also, make sure to subscribe for more videos.